Amon G. Carter Stadium in Fort Worth. This is the type of early season game you look forward to, an opportunity to make a statement in a top 10 showdown. It's the South Carolina Gamecocks and the TCU Horned Frogs. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rose.
Amon G. Carter Stadium in Fort Worth might be small, but it is mighty. Seating 46,000 fans, the purple smoke, the engine horn blaring, the Frogs getting going on game day in Fort Worth. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. The Gamecocks ready to kick it away first. That's not what he had in mind, and they'll give up good field position as the kickoff goes out of bounds. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. Offense working from the pistol.
Here we go. Ready.
On the move, it's Payne. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Rides to the back. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Third down, and they'll need 5 to keep this opening drive moving. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Got the back over the middle. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, he was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
And the Horned Frogs will line it up on 1st and 10. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Looking for a gap. It's Payne. He's got enough. Turning it on. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
This coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season this guy has had? Scored in their first game. He scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
And he added the extra point. Here's force a return from inside his 10. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Offense in the sumo set with the big boys. To the back. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
That back had nowhere to go. Defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Sellers to throw. Blasted as he lets it go. Timed that hit perfectly to keep it from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Third and long, a lot of ground to cover. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. Got him quickly. He works his way up to the 33 and is pushed out of bounds.
Well, after watching the other offense go down the field and score a touchdown, you know this guy's trying to lead his offense to do the exact same thing. That was a big 3rd down. I know there's a lot of football left to play, but you're trying to establish confidence as early as possible. That last throw is really going to help out your team.
And he was off target there, but I tell you what, I'll expect to see more of that. They do a really good job in this offense of getting the running back the football in the passing game. Just let him make plays, let him be a difference maker, ball getting to him in space. So I expect we'll see more of that throughout this game.
Sellers. This time on target. Pulled down. But they'll move the sticks, and it's a 1st down.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
And the Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Grabbed in the middle, it's Sellers. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
Quarterbacks love the short passing game early in games because it really helps them get into a rhythm. So a nice job by the offensive coordinator giving his quarterback an easy throw, something he can see, and something that he knows he can complete.
Just gets rid of that one.
Well, no secret, this guy was a big part of their key to success. Already 2 catches on the opening drive, and they go back to him again. This time the defense is in better position, and they force the incompletion.
Third and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. Right side, it's Tuggle. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player. and we're going to make ssure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
The Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. Throwing, Sellers. Going for it all. Snags it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And they did tack on the extra point. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and they cover the final 29 yards with that touchdown pass. And he's going to bring this one out. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll start on the ground with Quentin Joyner. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
Caught behind the line. It's small. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the 1st down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Lining up from the 34 on 1st down.
Here we go. Check.
Wide receiver going in motion. Spins away from the defender. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. The Horned Frogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Here's a give to Joyner. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49.
And on 2nd down, a lot of times, I don't know why, you just, as a defense, you go pass. You think passing situations, passing downs. Really good job by the offense, committing to the run game, not abandoning it, not getting yourself in a 3rd down situation where you had to throw the football.
They've already moved the chains a couple of times on this drive, now out close to midfield. He's changing the play. Drops back on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Boy, had a chance to make a connection there, but he fired it in there. Maybe needed to take just a hair off of that one.
Hey, these quarterbacks nowadays, Reese, they got that arm arrogance, baby. They're trying to fit everything in there right now, cramming in that box. Sometimes you got to take a few RPMs off of it, soften it up a little bit, and use a little bit of touch.
He locked up and held on to bring him down. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the 1st period as we take a look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the 1st. Let's see who gets the edge early in the 2nd. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down.
Ready, go.
From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30.
One of the things I love about this wide receiver, it's not all bombs and posts and go routes. 3rd and long, you just kind of run him not too far down the field. He makes the catch, and he's so dangerous, making moves, using his speed and elusiveness. He finds a way to get that first down and keep the offense on the field.
Got it in the middle. It's James.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Hand off to Joyner. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the...
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
And the Horned Frogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Going to the run, it's Joyner. Not a lot there. Picks up one inside the 20 to the 19.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Making the adjustment on the play. Going for 6. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, TCU!
I know this offense had some question marks coming into the year with respect to who would be catching touchdowns in the offense. I think they may have found their guy. This guy had a TD in their first game. He has another one here. Right now, he's been a matchup problem for opposing defenses.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So it's an 80-yard drive, and the capper a 19-yard toss for the touchdown. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Offense heads out to see what they can put together here. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. On the ground, it's McAllister. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. Quick catch. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And what a great job by the QB, man. Seeing the blitz, understanding I got to get the football out of my hands as soon as I possibly can, and he puts it on the numbers to his receiver where he can get those yards after the catch. Great timing, but more importantly, great job seeing what that defense was doing and getting rid of the football.
Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Here's Sellers to throw. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. Can't make the grab, and this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down, doesn't convert this time. And the Gamecocks will try to pin them back with the punt. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll move the wide receiver. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Now on 2nd down. Here's a give to Joyner. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a 1st down for this offense.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the 1st down and get the sticks moving.
They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Quick completion to the right. That had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on 1st down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain. It makes life really easy on me on 2nd down.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that 1st down.
The Horned Frogs will have it 1st and 10.
booster. Level.
Tight end now in motion.
Ready to go.
Fresh setter downs going to the air. Trying to burn this defensive back. Got it. They will score. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the finisher coming on that 42-yard touchdown toss. Coming out with it, it's Tuggle. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Not a lot of room to work. He made sure that football was secured. It'll be third down. TCU calls its second timeout. They'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Sellers from the gun on third down. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Timeout taken by the Horned Frogs. That's their final one. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. The Gamecocks will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He gets it away from his own end zone. Makes the catch inside his 40. Oh, what a cut! That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Changing the routes with his receivers. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the tight end. He goes out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
Man, these plays are really, really simple. Really easy to run. I like it. Just drop back as a quarterback, see the big fella, wait for him to get open, hit him, get a nice positive gain.
Sweep.
Handoff to Joyner. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. And he charges across the line. Touchdown, TCU! PAT unit on the field. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. Sellers turns it upfield. Oh, he's got some space. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Back to pass, it's Sellers. The screen, and watch out. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, so much to get you updated on, so let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. We begin with a look at Penn State taking on the number 5 team, the Wisconsin Badgers. And it's the Nittany Lions, able to escape with a 3-point victory. Talk about an upset. This will push them to 2-0 on the season. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on 4th downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
Pulls it, fired, complete. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Long way to go on 2nd down. Throwing, Sellers. Got there right as the ball did, jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Sellers from the gun on third down. Wide open downfield. Still running at the 40. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. And the Gamecocks racing to the line in a hurry-up.
Yeah, I think if you're on offense right now, you're thinking, I don't know if our defense can stop them. They couldn't do it the last drive out. We're down a lot on the scoreboard right now, so we need to score touchdowns every time.
He's looking deep. Got it in stride at the 15. And he scores! Touchdown, Gamecocks! Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they cover the final 54 yards with the explosive play in the passing game for 6. And he's not going to take the touchback. Makes a move. Got a little room. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He just took it the entire length of the field, end to end, coast to coast, nationwide for the touchdown.
And how about the fans in the stands going, no, take a knee, yes. Over 100 yards to the kickoff return. Nice job taking that in the end zone, making a huge play.
Here he comes from midway in the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. South Carolina's offense heads out to get this drive started. After the defense just gave up a touchdown, they really need to put something together on this drive. Here's Sellers to throw. Got a man, it's Tuggle. And makes the tackle at the 23 after he got 10. From their own 23, it'll be 1st and 10.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. The Gamecocks come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Sets his feet, it's Sellers. Hit as he throws. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, nice coverage, and you'd like to snag that interception, but there's always a reason why these thoroughbred athletes play defense. It's usually because of their lack of hands, like you just saw.
Again, it's Sellers. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
And I thought it was a good job by the quarterback, really seeing the drag route start to come across the field, and he puts the ball pretty much on the money. And you got to make that play. You got to make those catches to get this offense in a rhythm, to stay ahead of schedule. Those are ones he doesn't drop very often.
Sellers lined up in the gun on 3rd down. Here comes the heat. He's going to be a little bit short of that 1st down marker, and this defense did a tremendous job not to lose contain on the scramble. Sellers to throw for it on 4th. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the catch. It's Tuggle.
Well, this quarterback has a ton of confidence in his wide receivers to win one-on-one, and you're not going to get a bigger opportunity to prove that than on that 4th down. That was a throw vertically down the field. Not an easy one to complete. He just knew where his guy was going to be and when. Stuck it right on him, and they keep the drive alive.
And the Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. DB's right up on the receivers. Sellers. Got his man. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. The Gamecocks will hustle to the line. They just keep firing. Extending the play. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
And a really great job by the defense adjusting now, because on this drive, this quarterback has found his guy a few times, and now the defense is saying, we are double covering him. He might throw it somewhere else, but that guy is not going to make the catch.
He'll take it himself. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5.
And now a big third down coming up. Down multiple possessions. This is one, Palmer, I'm looking for 6. I'm not trying to kick a field goal. I want to cut into this lead with a touchdown.
No, you got to have it. And also, considering all that, this is 4-down territory, too. So you need to identify who are your best players on offense and how can you give them a chance to score this touchdown.
They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
And how about the awareness by this guy on third down, a scramble play. Everything's breaking down, but he never panics and also knows exactly where he needs to get to pick up that first down. It's third. I can't slide early. I can't run out of bounds. I'm probably going to have to put my body on the line here and take a big hit and risk that to get this first. That's a big-time leadership play by the quarterback.
And the Gamecocks have it with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's in! Touchdown, Gamecocks! Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
And the extra point is good, but they still trail 35-21. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Here's Joyner to begin the drive. There he goes. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
Here's Quentin one more time. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
That's the end of the quarter, and TCU has the lead. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the third quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. So the final period starts with a second down play.
Return. 692. Bubba. Down. Ready. Wide.
Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. Unloads to the right. Gets a hand in there.
Well, the ball's barely touched the ground every time this guy's been dropping back so far in this game. That's one of the rare misses we've seen from him so far.
Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. On third down, he drops to throw. He makes the catch. Breaks into the open. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling.
Well, it really just feels like they are trying to make a statement to everybody in college football. They've got a lead, they've got it late, and they are still putting it on this defense. They are still letting it fly. They're airing it out, trying to light up the scoreboard.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this third and short, they're still thinking touchdown. They'll try to get it through the air. Out wide right, it's small. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
From the red zone, looking for a man. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! Snag it in the end zone and put points on the board. Getting set for the point after. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. From deep, it's Tuggle. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. Nice pickup on the return there. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. This was certainly not their best effort. I believe this team is much better than it performed today, but they're going to pay the consequences of losing this ball game. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down.
And that's perfect for the defense. You'll give that up all day. You're winning this game by multiple possessions late in the game. Play big zone coverages, keep the ball in front of you, and tackle the ball carrier inbounds.
You see it so much in college football where they motion a running back out of the backfield. What are they looking for? Man coverage. Are you trying to cover my running back with one of your linebackers? If you are, I'm going to take advantage. I love taking advantage of the mismatch with your running back out in space. Keep doing that.
Got his man. Still on his feet at the 45. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37. The Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. Throwing, Sellers. Makes the pass. Out wide left, it's Fuller. Brought down at the 10-yard line, and a nifty pickup after the grab on that one.
kill.
This quarterback part of their running game. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal.
The defense really gets it. They understand what's going on. The quarterback is a threat to run the football. I have to understand that. It changes the way I play defense. Am I going to have more speed on the field? Whatever I do, I got to make sure I do what they did right there. Focus in on the QB, lock in, and make sure he doesn't beat me.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Here's Sellers to throw. And they're not on the same page there.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. From the gun on 3rd down, Sellers. And he couldn't find quite enough running room to reach the line to gain. And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the 4th down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. 4th down, Sellers. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. They'll start on the ground with Quentin Joyner. Got the 1st down. He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line, and when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Press shut it down's going up top. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. And the sudden change situation even more difficult for this defense facing a 1st and goal. Sellers fires into the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6.
And I like the alertness by this defense. 1st and goal, usually a running type situation. They were ready for the pass, broke on the football, and that could have been a huge play for this defense.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. To the air, it's Sellers. Big guy smells it. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Making the adjustment. Wants to throw one first. Finds his big tight end. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. And the Horned Frogs headed quickly to the line.
I'll be honest, man. If I had the weapons these guys had offensively, I'd be staying aggressive too. It's what got them to this point. It's why they have the lead here in the fourth quarter. Take some shots when those opportunities present themselves.
The Horned Frogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go.
Well, it's a nice job by the tight end there. He's patient. He fights his way through all the traffic in the middle of the field, running that drag route, making it an easy completion for the quarterback.
And they probably don't need to risk running a play here, but the head coach might want to rub it in just a little bit. Lets it go to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Man, you see, once you start to get to the red zone, the contested catch rate goes way through the roof. Who can make those plays when you're physically getting hit? Nice job by the defense, man. Make them earn it. Make them feel it. Get your hands through the contact of the football when they're trying to make the catch. Great job breaking on the football at the perfect time.
Second down, gonna throw it. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there, but on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on third down.
You got to love this job by the defense here in their own end. They're doing an outstanding job in coverage, reading the quarterback's eyes.
Hang on just a second. I think they're going to try to get the touchdown here. Man, this could be a gamble, guys. They could come up empty. He's looking to throw. He wants it all. Touchdown, TCU! The sure hands in the end zone, and he has 6. And now they'll try to get the two-point conversion, guys. He's into the end zone for the 2 and extends the lead. They march the ball 51 yards for the score. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Throwing, Sellers. It's dropped after taking the hit.
At this point in the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
Moves the pocket. It's Sellers. He'll try to do it himself. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Timeout call by the offense. 24 seconds left on the clock. Drops back on first down. Left side is Tuggle. Oh, what a move to get room. Timeout call by the offense. We have 18 seconds left.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock. After that big play, they're trying to pay it off right on the goal line. Here's Sellers to throw. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the fourth quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. That ball is intercepted at the goal line. One more play to pad the stats. Looking for space. It's Payne. That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can win. It's really easy to motivate that type of squad. They played motivated. They played a little ticked off. I'm here for it. I love it. I love the excitement, the adrenaline, the emotion, and they earned a big dub today.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.